because we are what's out there. This one's really important to us. This weekly recap topic.
Okay.
Chipotle
Yes.
x Roblox.
Let's go.
Man, that's sweet. That's really all I have to say.
Yeah. So Chipotle made a post on Instagram that there's a virtual Chipotle for the next 3 days in Roblox. And we don't really play Roblox anymore. I mean, I've got it downloaded actually still.
Yeah.
I haven't played it in 10 years, but
it's locked and loaded. It's just
dodgeball.
Yes.
I mean, cage dodgeball.
Oh my gosh.
Stop it, Slender. I mean, come on. But so they made a post about how there's a virtual Roblox Chipotle, and if you visited it, the first 30,000 people would get a free burrito. Sorry about that burp mid-sentence, but they'd get a free burrito for the first 30,000 people or so. And on Halloween night, if you use code burrito and it's spelled kind of funny, you might have to go look on the Instagram post. You get a $5 entree. So we kind of have been taking this moment. Like I reached out to Chipotle about a potential sponsorship for the podcast because Nate and I legitimately would eat Chipotle every day if we could. I mean, we can, but money. Yeah. So we eat Chipotle probably every other day.
I've eaten Chipotle every single day for the past 2 weeks.
It's such a good meal. Like I have been like we've talked about how picky I was as a kid. The advancement of where I came from to now, like Chipotle way back in the day, I would go through the line and I just get double steak plain, which is just a bowl, and it's just 2 scoops of meat, and they'd close the bowl. And I'd get chips and like scoop them on the chip. Terrible. Like it wasn't even Chipotle's fault. It's just my fault getting bone dry ass nothingness.
Yeah.
And
you
now,
said it, not me.
Oh my gosh. I mean, the 2 scoops of rice, the meat, the freaking lettuce, cheese, the corn salsa's to die for.
Yeah, I like the corn for sure.
I could eat that meal every day for the rest of my life, I think.
Yeah, Chipotle is definitely a staple. I think that it, like, as far as I don't know if I'd consider it a fast food restaurant. It's similar because it's fast.
Yeah,
and it's also food, but
it's kind of like, to me, kind of like an outlier like Cane's. I mean, different because one's inside and you like still go through the line process. Maybe like a Pie 5 situation, but better.
I don't know. I feel like it kind of falls under the category of fast food, but it's different.
Yeah,
it's actually high quality, like whole foods. It's like I genuinely think that it's one of the perfect meals that you can get.
It doesn't make you feel like crap. Like it doesn't taste like fast food. You know,
like, I mean,
Chick-fil-A has that kind of aspect to me where it's like, this is a good meal, but you still feel.
But it's definitely fast food.
It's fast food.
I mean, fries, fried chicken,
everything's
bread.
fried. Chipotle, you're getting just the actual feel of getting good quality meat, getting all the stuff mixed together. Like, dude, I could eat a bowl right now.
Yeah, me too. Like I've had a burrito the past 2 weeks, like I said, and I could eat another one. We had one like 3 hours ago.
Yeah, we went earlier today, and my girl in the line loaded me up. I was like, there was like not that much white rice left, and we're all big white rice people. And my girlfriend was in front of me, and she's like, I won't get the white rice. There's not much left. And I was like, oh, okay. Can I get the white rice and an extra scoop? Like, I'm taking that. That's mine. And the lady, when you get the double scoop of rice, they have to add a little extra meat to even it out because it looks like they skimp if they only do 1 scoop. But I got double this time, and my bowl was packed to the brim.
That was one of the bigger bowls I've ever seen.
I mean, she loaded that thing. I said light cheese, and she just handful.
This location here in Manhattan is top notch.
I think it's the best Chipotle I've ever been to.
Yeah, it totally is. Like the chicken is like the meats are actually cooked differently.
Because there is sometimes in Kansas City, not specific locations, but like I know there was one near my middle school that my buddy and I would go to, and like there'd be days where the steak just wasn't as quality. I mean, that's, you're gonna get that everywhere, but dude, I have not been let down once since I've had Chipotle in the last
this place is consistent.
The last month.
Yeah, this was really consistent. Everybody's the people who work there are really nice. Mm-hmm. It's always kept up real nice too. Yeah. It's like for a college town, you wouldn't expect for it to be so quality. And I'm not in Lawrence. I had one in Lawrence, and they're just similar. It's like the college town Chipotles are like top.
There's a lot of college kids in there.
Yeah,
I mean, there's a lot of people there in general, but I mean, you get everyone coming through. You get them at a dinner time. Mostly that's every Chipotle, but man, dude, it's so good. I think we've been talking about trying to get a Chipotle sponsorship on this podcast because, I mean, you want to work with a brand that you love rather than just like oh, hey, it'd be cool if Qdoba liked us. It's more like, that wasn't a shot at Qdoba, by the way.
That sounded like a shot.
It's a little shot at Qdoba. Qdoba's not bad. They're
There's
okay.
so many other companies that you could have said.
Well, it's just the comparison. It's the comparison of Mexican food that are kind of like a similar
Yeah.
style, Pizza Hut to Papa John's.
Yeah.
But
okay.
but it's the idea of like, I don't want to work with a brand. Like, I'm big on White Claw. White Claw is one of my favorite brands. I love White Claw flavor. I love their brand. I think they do a great job with just about everything.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to have a Truly by comparison because I know I like this.
Exactly.
And I want to work with a company that wants to work with me.
I think naturally you want to work with brands and companies and people that you like.
Yeah.
Like for me, when I was running my agencies, like my biggest thing was finding a company or a brand and the people behind it that I enjoyed, that I could personally form a relationship with, and just have a good time doing it, And I also am like maybe even a customer of their brand as well. So it's like a win-win almost,
You kind of almost obviously you invest in the company by eating there a lot, but I don't feel unhealthy by eating there.
Yeah, I think from a macronutrient standpoint, good source, it's all whole food, really.
Yeah.
Good sources of protein, good sources of carbs, great sources of fat. It's a very well-balanced meal. And I mean, if you order it properly, it can be fairly reasonable too, as from a price standpoint.
I agree. I want to work with Chipotle at some point soon, because I think genuinely, not that I'm putting the ball in Chipotle's court a little bit, but if we had free Chipotle, well, obviously for life would be amazing, but if we had free Chipotle for a year, I would go every day.
I mean, we already go every day as it is, and we're paying for it.
Yeah, we are paying for it too.
Which is an investment that we're willing to make because of the quality of the food that we're getting.
I wouldn't go every day if I didn't feel like it's the best meal that I could have for that day.
Agreed. There's a reason why we go so often, is what we're saying. And so now we're really just trying to
now we're trying to
punctuate this.
Chipotle sponsor us.
Yes, or let's just collaborate in some way.
Hey, we don't even need a sponsorship, but acknowledge us.
Yeah, I mean, we would love to just talk about maybe even future endeavors.
From the lady I talked to, and I don't want to let too much out, she basically had said, hey, we appreciate the offer, guys. Currently, we're not really looking for any brand reps as of right now, but the biggest thing we look for in influencers and other people is a genuine love for Chipotle, and I think we have that box checked.
Yes.
I don't know how many guys out there are more Chipotle fans than us.
Seriously.
I can speak to how many kids I've seen at K-State that are bigger fans, and it's not – I can't count them on any fingers.
I mean, we're definitely making friends with the people who work there. They recognize us at this point.
Yeah.
But yeah, Chipotle, we're just putting this out there.
Love us.
Love us. We love you.
We love you so much.
Let's have some reciprocation here.
I gotta hit the stop button. Stupid.